10 minutes into the game, brand new character, already level 35 with 100,000 runes. And you could even get double or triple. And the best part, it's very easy to do for veterans and brand new players alike. First step, new character, and it needs to be a bandit because Arcane 14 and Dex 13, also Mind 11. These stats are incredibly important. We're going to name him Kadir. That's our biggest supporter on YouTube right now. Thank you, Kadir. And as a keepsake, we keep the fact in ashes. I just like them a lot. Quickly run through the starting area and grab yourself Torrent. After picking up Torrent, there's two things we need. A talisman, and that one is available right here at the end of this fog. So get on your Torrent. We're riding straight up through the gate from the site of Grace, through Stormgate, to the shack, and there's one important item to pick up there that you shouldn't forget, and that is the stone sword key. Else you'll be having to backtrack the whole way, and we don't want you to do that. Step number 1, get yourself this seed, which will make the whole thing easier, because with the seed we get another flask charge, important. Then we'll jump up to the right and get that item here. This is a stone sword key. Don't forget to activate the Site of Grace because you'll need to get here anyways. I mean, this is where Margaret the Fell is residing. And then we're riding over this trodden path towards our light that we marked at the end of the bridge. It's always good to make yourself these markers. That's why I show them in the tutorial, that you essentially know where to be. And then you're just rushing down the path until you reach the bridge at the end. After the bridge, just keep riding straight up east on your compass towards the light. There is a castle all the way at the top that is very inconsequential for you right now, but there's also an absolutely destroyed town, ruins in the lake. There's a boss here. You see him swimming. Ignore that one. Take the Site of Grace, though, if you want to return and punish him later, because you'll be so powerful after what we're doing right now that you can just slice and dice him into some pieces. What we're looking for is the beginning ruin here at the right side. We'll just go through it. There's a few skeletons in there called the Summon Water Village, and you're aiming for this little goblin statue, imp statue. Insert your key. And here is where we're getting the Turtle Talisman. Now, if you're a psychopath, you will murder all these turtles. But we like them, as we do like traits, so we're not a psychopath. Pick up the talisman. And this one has one very cool thing going on. Raises stamina recovery speed. That's what we'll need to have this not take ages. From the Summon Water Village, we teleport back to our gatefront Site of Grace. Now, our next goal is this ravine here. Get on your mount. Ride straight through the soldiers. You will have to kill an NPC there for a weapon. Don't worry, you don't have to kill that NPC yourself, because if you drag out the fight, there will be a summon helping you. But don't worry, we are level 5. We didn't put in a single rune piece, right? I'm completely scuffed. And even if this is your first time playing the game, this will be absolutely possible for you. We're just riding down the mountains here into the lake. Get past the rocks on the left, and you see that structure in front of you. Don't kill the turtle. You're not a psychopath. Don't get disturbed by skeletons. They're inconsequential for you. And you can see our blue light being put there, and the summon is happening afterwards. Now, this dude is going to be called Bloody Finger Nereus, and he throws out some waves of blood that can hit you. My go-for strategy is usually running. Just running. You could try to dodge his attacks, but why would you? You need to be with him in fight X, certain amount of time. So right now, I just start running and weaving a bit because he'll shoot a ranged attack. I mean, as you can see, he's behind you. Just keep running. Go down here. Turn around. He's behind you. And you keep going in circles. Try to mostly go in circles. See, there's the blood. That's why we're bobbing and weaving. And try to go in circles because if you run too far away, there's the world where he despawns. And we're waiting currently for someone being spawned called Yura. And Yura will help you to kill Nereus. I mean, try fighting him alone if you like. You know, this is up to you. But I prefer for new players and inexperienced players to try to summon your friend Yura. It's a little bit of a running game. He spawns there, and now he's going to be fighting him. What you can do is you wait until Yura has the full aggro, and then you just get in a heavy hit, or you try to get like a light hit combo because you have the blood build up, and he tries to heal. Don't get the aggro. Oh, yeah, don't get the aggro. You might die. And if you die, you just right back to do the same again. So there's no loss here. This can happen X times. Yura will come. Nereus will come. So don't worry if you make an oopsie like me. Now, after killing Nereus, easily, obviously, first try, you get a weapon called Reduvia. What it does have is a very nice ability. This one here. And that stacks the blood buildup super fast, especially if you stand extremely close to someone. After getting Reduvia, you teleport back to the gate front. We need to pick up one final item to get those 100,000 runes super fast. I'll mark it on the map. It's right after the bridge, this hill. Riding past our friendly soldiers again, getting roughly to where we have been before. And after that bridge, on the hill, there's an item called a golden pickled fowl's foot. Jesus. Probably pronounced it wrong. Sorry, I'm German. That item gives you 30% more runes. And as we're about to slay something that gives us a gazillion runes, well, getting a gazillion runes x30 times 30 sounds pretty good. You're riding over the bridge, you see Jesus up there, Jesus crucified. Well, that's where you want to go. We're heading to that hill from the left side. Double jump up. And grab ourselves the foot. Thank you very much. Appreciated. Now remember, we were all the way over here at the Summon Water Village outskirts. That's where we will teleport. Again, now we get a little shortcut in front of us that will give us another item that is actually pretty useful and you'll have to take anyways. And this shortcut is one of my favorite ones in the whole game. So we're going to head downwards and can jump over these little gravies here. And you see this ginormous broken down church at the bottom, right? And that's where we want to be. You keep riding further alongside the cliffs until you can drop one down without killing yourself. And you'll notice this wind canal, right? That's where you jump into. You don't actually die if you do that. Fantastic. And then in this church, there is the mixed physique. So you'll have to take this anyways at some point. Congratulations. We have the wondrous mixed physique, the sacred tear. You can quickly rest at this side of grace because there's one thing you need to do, and that would be upgrading your flask with the golden seed we found. Yes. And then make it also replenish more FP. And we put everything towards mana. Yep, everything towards mana. Don't worry, it'll make sense. You can allocate that back later. Now we'll ride out of the church to this little teleporter hidden down here. Yep. What? A teleporter hidden there? That's crazy. It is. This one is taking us all the way up here to Khalid. You're riding just straight down. There's not much you can do wrong here. You don't want to get in a fight with this dude. He's going to eat you alive. And you do see this bridge and the tree. The bridge and the tree is what you're aiming for. You cannot miss it. There is a golden seed to take. That's perfection. You can take a side of grace for later returning to this location. If you want to kill the dragon, if you want to solve the riddle, and if you do want to kill whatever below that tree. And now we're going to just ride over the bridge and not get killed by the dragon. Which is easier than it looks like because you're just literally going to be riding right below his booty. And that's it. Now he'll probably want to breathe fire on you, or just be absolutely unhappy because you touch his schwangelang. Aiming for the tree. Don't get in a fight with that dude. Keep in mind though, if you have upgraded your weapon with somber smithing stones later, 2+9, there's a guide in the description below, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. This dude gives you plus 90,000 runes. Not interested yet, we're just riding past. So you're just going past him, behind the tree, because there's a wind canal. That one we're jumping up. Whoop! And suddenly we are at a location called Fort Ferrith. And not only Fort Ferrith, there's also a ginormous dragoon. This ginormous dragon is called Grail, being eaten alive by the Scarlet Rot, suffering in ginormous pain. Very unhappy. We need to kill it. As you arrive, the girl will try to drag you to the round table hold. I mean, go or don't go, you can always go, but we got no time for this. Now we're gonna ride up to Grail, and we're gonna focus on the lag. And here, very important is, we are not using our normal hits. So you're not stabbing this. You're gonna go as close as possible. And now we're using the weapon art. And look, boom, that's the first blood already. That's how quick it goes. And our stamina refills super quick because we're having that Torrent Talisman to get it up a bit faster. That was the second bleed. Now we drink our first mana potion, get everything up, and on we go. Don't take the Fowl's Foot yet, but you notice it's going very fast. And this is where our mind, dexterity, and arcane come in together, because without those stats, we couldn't wield Reduvia. Now, I'll say this. There's two ways killing this dragon. One would be just killing him and taking the 100,000 glyphs, runes. The second way would be killing him but bugging him so he straight up respawns. How to bug him, I'll show you too. Choose for yourself if you want to do this or just want to take the 100k once. Now you notice we drink the potion one final time. Get him down to... I think he's going to eat 2 more blood losses. Yeah, probably he's going to eat 2 more. So we're going to hit it. Drink our potion. Okay, now we got him down to lethal values, okay? So you're sticking to the lag. You keep doing your massive bleeds. But as soon as the dragon dies... Now, let's see. It should be one more hit. You're going to jump on your horse, and you're going to ride for the love of God. If you're fast enough, you can bug it. And if you're too slow, he's simply dead. But there is a little grace window where you might stand a bit further away because this travels, as you can see, quite some. So you don't have to stand right at it, stand a bit further away. If you're fast enough, you bug it. That being said, 100,000 runes. Do you now want to do the full strength build? Well, you can go up to 27, and that would be the grafted greatsword already. Plus some vigor, plus some endurance. I mean, even more if we want to. Level 35, from 5 to 35. 10 minutes. Love it. Now, levels are not everything. You can also get a somber weapon from 1 to 9 straight away in the beginning. And there's even 2 stones extremely close. Here's the guide that gives you everything with the map points. And you have been visiting quite some of them already. So no worries. You'll get them super quick and then just destroy everything towards the DLC.